Yep. Well, hello everyone. My name is Jen and welcome to my channel, Jen's Gems and Vintage Finds. Today I'm going to do a pre-haul video for my show on Thursday, February 1st at 1 p.m. Central Time. I usually come on here live to say hi to all of you and to check in and say how all my followers are doing. And then I like to connect to all of you when I can. So today is just going to be a cute little, or hopefully a short, I don't know how long I'll be on here, but a short little recap or preview of what we're going to do for our show on Thursday. So if there's something that you see, don't hesitate to send me a little email. I pinned it at the top of the chat. My email address is jensgemsfinds@gmail.com. If you haven't registered, please do so at that jensgemsfinds@gmail.com. We would need your YouTube name, real name, complete mailing address, phone number. Yeah, so that way, if there's something you do see and you're interested when we do our live sale, we're not holding up the flow process to get things sold and completed so we can move quickly through the show. So I've got a little bit of things to show you today. I've found some costume. I actually found a pair of gold earrings this week. So I was very excited to show you what I found. And I never got to a lot of the things last week. Just a few housekeeping rules. If there's something that you guys see and bid on, and just understand one thing, that we've had a couple issues with people saying they get caught up in the moment when they bid on something, and then we send an invoice and they can't pay for the things that they bought. And I get that. I mean, sometimes I understand, but if it continues to be a problem, or it's only fair for everybody else that, this is a business, but understand that there's other people that might have been interested in that item. So when we sell something, technically that's your contract that you are going to be purchasing that item. It's only fair to the rest of the show and the rest of the viewers that those items, they think that, oh, I have my opportunity, now it's gone. Well, I had a situation this week where we had some items purchased, or they thought they were going to be purchased and they didn't get purchased. So I'll bring those back up for auction again on my show on Thursday. So please understand that, it kind of causes a little disruption as far as it's only being fair for everybody else. So that also being said, I can ship internationally. However, just understand there's taxes involved, and I have no way of predicting how much your country would charge for shipping taxes to your country. Every country is different, and I'm obligated by my rules of here in the US that we have to say that you bought X, Y, and Z amount of items at this amount of value. So it's only for my business ethics and for within the law of the lines of basically doing things ethically that I have to report all that. So just understand that we're here that aside, we're here to try to make, things happen for you. And needless to say, if you buy something that, we'll get to you as quickly as we can. As you guys may know, my husband, Joe, is kind of in charge of doing the invoicing and packaging of things. And we try to get them out as soon as those payments come in through PayPal. We only accept PayPal at this time for payment. So yeah, so I'm just going to go through these items. And again, you guys can outreach to me at jensgemsfinds@gmail.com, and we will get started. So I hope everyone's having a wonderful Thursday. It's sunny here in Florida. It's probably in the 50s, 60s right now. And so, yeah, I'm just going to show you what we have. And again, please don't hesitate to ask me some questions. So I'm just going to show some things up to the camera and we'll go as we go. Okay, so first thing I have a few of these behind me on set, but I was lucky enough to get this. I'm going to show you this. Let me get this on the bust. It's all different colors of agate. And it's one continuous strand of agate. It's real pretty. So I have a couple more pieces behind me on set back here. Oh, sorry, back there. Some other ones that I have shown previously, so I still have those, but this is one I found this week. I try to find them at a reasonable price because I know that these have gone up a lot in value because these are vintage. So really, really pretty though. I'm gonna give you guys an up close one on this too. Real pretty colors of agate. On the banding on some of these pieces. And look at kind of the transparency going through some of these stones. Hi, Antoinette. Good to see you. Happy Thursday. Well, actually, it isn't a Thursday. Today's a Tuesday. Getting my days mixed up. How you doing today, honey? Just doing a little quick haul video. What I've got coming up for the show. I found this cute little ring. I have the name of the shell. I'm just wanted to show you guys. I'm more excited to show you guys what I find, and I'll give you the more descriptions on the day when we do the show. But look at this. It's actually a ring. Let me take my ring off. It's a ring. It's a shell. Ooh. There we go. And it's a shell. I think it's about a size 8 too. Of course, can't be size, but I just thought it was really cool. Something different, as I try to find some unique things for y'all. All right. And then this piece, this is vintage, has a barrel clasp. I think this came from, my guess is that it came from somewhere Polynesian Islands or Hawaii or something like that, because it has the native woods. Beads. And then down here, they took 2 shells and they kind of made little hearts on it. And then down to the black mother of pearl shell. I thought that was really cool, different. So I have that. And then kind of changing gears a little bit, I found, well, let's see, I found the sterling ring. This is a size, hold on. Size 8, sterling silver. Come on. This camera work. I'm still working on camera work a little bit. There we go. Has the inlay gemstones with the lacquer over them, sterling silver band ring. Real pretty. The rope border. And let's see. Next. Oh, since I did preview, kind of talk about it, I was lucky enough to find a pair of 14 karat white gold hoop earrings. If they've never been worn, but they're white gold. I was happy to find those. A pair of Swarovski crystal blue and purple crystal earrings, pierced ears. Oh, pretty. The shape of the stones, top stone is more of a square princess cut. The bottom is the blue emerald cut. And these are stamped Swarovski with the swan. And more on the vintagey side. This is gorgeous. This is a set. Hey, Jason, nice to see you. You did fabulous on your shows, but I'm sure you are still, I guess, hanging out with your famous friends, because I feel like such a peon when it comes to you with all your knowledge and stuff. But you're doing so fabulous job, and just keep up the great work. It inspires all of us to do better. And we all appreciate you, what you do and what you bring to this community. So I don't want to get emotional because you'll make me cry. But now, since I have you here, I found this. I don't know. I'm not the, you may know more about this than I do, but I found this week. Let's see if I can get this close. Oh, hold on. My camera is having a moment. Hold on. Let me see if I can put it. You know, let me see if I can. Let me move the camera, guys, just a little bit, just so it doesn't show me. Okay. So I found this set. Brooch and clip earrings, dimensional though. Not marked. Kind of a gray with the AB crystal, gray stone, rhinestones with the gray. Aren't those pretty? Looks like Juliana. Yeah. Well, this isn't, yeah, let me show you with my, try to hold in my hand. So 90% sure, Juliana. Okay. The only thing is, you know, and I'm looking it over for everything. I'm just making sure all the stones were there. Is that they decided, somebody at one point put, which I know you guys can probably, if you can't even notice it, but when you get this up close on the stem of the brooch, they put a bigger stone in here. So it looks like one of the stones got missing and somebody glued in a bigger stone. But I mean, come on. I just thought it was gorgeous. That's all I said. I said, okay, yes, please. Yes, please. I'll take that. So it's really cool. I like the combination. They have, like I said, they have more of a grayish color with the AB combination, which I thought was unusual. I mean, of course, I love the blue and the purples any day of the week, but I thought those were really cool. All right, so let's see. I found a 1928 necklace, brand 1928, vintage looking. And thank you for the assistance on that, Jason. I appreciate it, as always. And let's see. Oh, I found I'm kind of going through the rhinestone and vintage section of the program right now, I guess you want to call it. This is a Kramer of New York. It's a rhinestone bracelet, green navette and clear. And it has a safety chain. Really pretty. Well, you did a really good job, Jason, as far as you. So what you did the other night, and keep on the great work. You're such a busy guy. So I appreciate all of your help and what you bring to us. These are marked. I forget what the name of this. It's not, I haven't my notes written down, but these are, I think, more modern. Of course, they're more modern, but very vintage looking. And there's a designer mark in here. I think it is, let me get my loop. You can see I'm not prepared. When my days off are, when I'm home, I'm it's kind of decompressing. I feel like there's no more time for me to think about things. I was up last night trying to get this done for the haul, just so you guys would have it. And the rest of the day, I'm thinking I'm just going to just spend it with Joe and just kind of just chill. You got to just kind of do that. It's Kay Landon is the name of the designer. So that's who's marked on here. Oh, they're pretty though. They're vintage. Okay, well, vintage looking. All right, then I have a Castle Cliff brooch. Just a gold tone, three-dimensional brooch. Very cool. Kind of a bark, brutalist bark design, I call that more. And oh, this is a sterling. Well, who is this? Sterling Esposito, Joseph Esposito. I think that's not who this is. Rhinestone. And this is sterling mark sterling, and then the marks on the back at the bottom. And then I found a vintage Connemara marble brooch. And if you guys aren't familiar with Connemara, it's okay. It's okay, Jason. Thank you for coming in, honey. Take care. All right. Appreciate you showing up. Connemara marble. This is if you guys aren't familiar with if you're not familiar with this stone, of course it's very durable. Just dropped it. This is from the National Stone of Ireland. So this it has the vintage prong set in there, gold tone. So if you're not familiar with, heard of the term Connemara marble, that's the National Stone of Ireland. And then I found one last rhinestone brooch here. There's clear rhinestones, very silver tone. Okay. And then let's see. I found this is a really cool bracelet. This is a Monet. Let me back up a little bit. Monet multi-strand bracelet. It has the little, I call those pine cones. Nice texture. And I was lucky enough to find it. Now, I don't know if this is the original bag, but you're going to get the bag with it. It says Monet, and it is marked Monet on the piece. So that will come with it. And then I found more gemstones. I found some, this is a set. This is ocean jasper, coral, and carnelian. Really pretty. Lever backs. So this is on it's a cord. Well, not say cord, probably thread, a heavy thread, braided thread there, and then the earrings are on. These are actually, if I remember right, these are 1/20 of 14 karat gold on the lever backs. And then the clasp is also the same. It has the extender on the back, which is kind of nice to have. Okay, there's that. I thought it was gorgeous though. Let me show you that up close. You guys can see the stone. Did I make this? No, I did not make. Well, Tanya from My Jewelry Addiction. I got this from her. I hope you guys. It's turquoise and Native American beads. She had these kind of. I think she's one of her originals. She just kind of put this together. Sterling silver bench beads, and then I was lucky enough just that when I outsourced, I found these little sterling turquoise earrings, and I just put them together. So, but yeah, that came from Tanya. She actually had these for a while, And then she decided to make one of her originals. And she's like, I'm just going to craft it and put it together. So yeah, I got that from her a couple weeks ago. You know, everything looks good. I tried to match things up, but thank you, Jenny. I appreciate that. And welcome another Jenny to my Jen's channel. Now this is kind of cool. I got this. First when I picked this up, I didn't know what it was, quite frankly. I mean, I knew it was stone. That's when I look at, but this is blue lace agate, and it's on a chain. And then I got down to the other end and I said, what is this? I said, why is there elastic there? It realized after a while, it's a headband. And this is still has the original tag on it. I'll let you guys see that. Sometimes I have to have the bus so you guys can see stuff. That's why. Henry Bendel out of New York. You flip it over. It even has the name of the series it is. It's called Socialite Eclipse Head Wrap. $68 they wanted for this when this was new. Well, it is still new because it still has the tag on it. I didn't pay $68 for that. But go even Google image this and they still sell online for at least $50 or $60 because people still collect it. Henry Bendel, he's a fashion designer. So he sells a lot of fashion accessories and purses and scarves and things like that. So I have this. I thought about keeping this for myself because you guys know I like to wear headbands, but I kind of have to with my hair. Let me go back up. You guys can see that I kind of have it would get kind of lost a little bit in my hair. So I would think this. You can also wear it on your head if you wanted to. I think this would be cute on somebody who has a little bit more shorter hair and maybe not so much long like me because I have to hold this up a little bit. So, but I couldn't resist it. I said, well, even what it is, I had to bring it home because the gemstone, look at the fabulous banding in that. It's just really cool stones. All right. Next, I have a J. Crew enamel bangle. And I hope all you guys are having a great Tuesday. I know some of you guys are working. Of course, everyone, just chilling out at home or what you're doing. But thank you for taking time to come visit and see what I have. And we'll have more fun on Thursday. Jenny, I don't know whether you're registered, but please, if you haven't, because my husband usually handles all the paperwork and stuff. I've jensgemsfinds@gmail.com. If there's anything that you're seeing on this video as I'm going through this, you can always email me. I've pinned it at the top of the chat. Because when we do our auctions, I don't like to stop to have people register, and we kind of go through the show pretty quickly. What I'm also known for too, Jenny, in case I know you're new, we do a $10 section of the show where we do trays that everything on that segment of the show is $10 and under. And at the end of that segment, I always do a little bit of sterling, which is really good for a fabulous deal for you guys. It's going to be like a buy it now type of thing. I also try to do things in the show that kind of do like buyer's choice. So if like high bidder gets choice, I try to put a couple things out. You guys can, because the way it gets you guys interactive with what's going on a little bit too. I do giveaways. I usually give away sterling pieces, or if not, nice costume pieces for drawings and things like that. So yeah, please, if you can, please attend on Thursday at 1 p.m. Central, and that'd be 2 p.m. Eastern, or I think that would be 11 o'clock Pacific. So yeah. So this is Samuel B. This is still on the original. This is the way I got it. And so what this is you got Murano glass, all hand done beads. They are marked 925 and tested. They're made in Indonesia, according to this, but this is how it comes. Apparently you put these on a, one of those, I don't know, what are they called? Bead bracelets, like a Pandora or some type of thing. But anyway, these are sterling silver, comes in a bundle. There's 3 beads here. You got a flower and then the hand blown flowers with it. So it has all this together. And it's made by a designer named Samuel B. And then what it says here, it says an intricate, exotic, handcrafted work of art with all genuine stone and precious metals. Signed, Samuel B. So anybody's doing bead bracelets, or if you're, I mean, quite frankly, all you need, I could put this in. I didn't want to do anything because I know there's some crafters that show up at my shows. I do have craft lots too. All you have to do here is if you want to just take it off the ribbon and put it on a sterling chain, you can wear this as a necklace right away. So I just didn't do that because sometimes some people like things the way they are. So, oh, did you? Okay, you got that. Okay, yeah. How do you like it? Are you getting compliments on it, Jenny? I know who you are. It's to me, it's like I'm trying to remember names of what people get from me. And you guys, if you don't know, I think I went over this. I work at the hospital, so my name and with dealing with patients all day, sometimes it gets my brain overworked, and so I apologize if I don't remember everybody by what they get and everything. I try my best. This one here is a costume piece. This is Jewel Mint. This is cool. It's just acrylic and wood, but I thought it was really cute. A little cha-cha necklace. You didn't yet? Okay. Yeah, let me know and send me an email, Jenny, once you get it, because I know and appreciate you coming and finding me and being there. So yeah, let me know how you think about it. Isn't this cool? Little jewel mint. It has a tag on the back. And Jenny, I know, I try to have a little bit of something for everybody in my show. I mean, I can show gold, I can show costume. I just started my preview haul today. I guess apparently Jason was here and he verified that. I mean, I had a Juliana set. I didn't know. I don't, I pick up things because they're beautiful. That's how and if I get good prices, I pass it along. He thought these are about 90% sure they're Juliana. Okay, great. I take it in for, my knowledge is more into gemstones and things like that. So I kind of go through this process saying, okay, what can I bring to this community that everybody else, I know there's some people here in in YouTube land that know more about costume, that know about this or that. Again, I just kind of come on to share what I know, and hopefully, and I appreciate all of you guys taking me in and understanding that everybody in this world doesn't know everything. And that's the thing I was kind of advocating. I think Jason kind of made a good point about that, he's an artist. He brings a lot to the community with his historical knowledge of things. I won't know all the things that he knows. But then there's certain things that I can add. Like, for example, I went to school for gemology. So I have things a little bit more about gemstones and taking care of stones and jewelry. I worked in the jewelry industry for 26 years. So I'm on the other side where people would come into the jewelry store and then say, I have this, that. Jenny, can you tell me what to do with this, or how can I go about that? So I kind of have the more of the scientific approach to things, maybe, or wearability approach. Jason can add more of the historical approach to things. Then maybe Dina can go out and find sterling pieces and so everybody here is like, I try to, we're not a competition, but I think with all of us together and we all embrace one another, we all can, take part in learning some things. So I think that's the way that, but again, nobody's better than each other. I guess the word I'm trying to say is that everybody has something to bring to the table. Okay. And I think Jason was correct the other night when he was on. He was talking about, be careful what people say, or what people know, or people this or that. Yes, I have a degree. I went to school for GIA, but I'll be the first to tell you that I make mistakes, and and I'll be the first to admit that if I make a mistake. I do the best I can, but there's parts of this that a little bit beyond what I know. And research. Yes, you can research it. And, we all can try to learn some things from one another. So that's why I'm always grateful when he shows up. He teaches me things that I don't know, or even Anna from Vintage Jewelry Galore with her costume pieces. She can show me things, or, I can learn something from her, or Tanya, or Kirsten, or whoever. I mean, it's just, I'm just pointing out a few people. and then there's people that just truly entertain me. So I mean, there's some, and Antoinette's here. I think Antoinette, you do a lot of crafting and things, don't you, sweetheart? If I remember right, I'm just, and correct me if I'm wrong. I'm so. All right, so here I found actually a couple pair of clip Crown Trifari dangles, very 60s. And these are white, kind of a white colored. You guys are seeing that. There you go, with the rope. And then on the back, they're marked Crown Trifari. So I have a pair of those. I know I do have some viewers that like clip earrings, and there's a pair of white ones. And then same place, I was actually lucky enough to find a pair of blue ones. And they're just acrylic, fun, but still Crown Trifari. Oh, cute. And then along the lines, I found a pair of Monet little clips, I call these kind of button clips. He's falling off the card. Let's see. There you go. Yeah, I try to have something for everyone. Let's see. And then I showed this agate earlier in the show when I first started, but I mean, I'm gonna put it back on the neck just so you guys see it. But this I found actually the same place I found this. I just thought, oh, if anybody wanted agate earrings, I sell them separately. Okay, but I found agate earrings to go with the necklace. Is that what is that what another name for these are? All I can tell you is that these are agate. I call them agate, but they're vintage. I can tell you it's vintage. And I have behind me, back there, I have another set of white agate and some other beads back there, same thing. So I just find these because I know that these are going up in value as far as being rare and what people are collecting for these now. I just like the different colors of agate, and these are really pretty. Oh, you learned that from Dawn at Hudson Vintage? Okay. She might know more. That they call them beggars beads. I didn't know that term, quite frankly. So if that's what they call them, that's news to me. I didn't know that. I found a pair. These are stamps. I think those are made. Hold on. I think these are stamped. Made in Western Germany. These are clip. Let me put them back on the card. Yeah, I'll go into more detail, you know. And these are glass. And they're clip, little floral. There you go. Okay. And then I found a pair, these are really pretty, a pair of sterling silver earrings. Diamond cut little scroll work with the rope. Diamond on a square on a slant, I guess you want to call it, diamond shape. Aren't these pretty? Yeah. I get excited when I find different things like that because I know I try to, and then I have, then from that large set of earrings, I go to real small earrings like these. Navajo mother of pearl little studs. The original, oh, these have silicone backs, but sterling silver. So, I mean, I've got earrings to large to small. Then I go to Got Valentine's Day around the corner. These are stunning. I love these. These are crystal, red, glass. There you go. Rhinestone at the ends. The little, they're pierced. And then I'm going to call them, and you guys, from my training and my research, this is something called iris glass. Okay. This has blues and greens and pinks and with the AB crystal accents. So I think what happened here is that somebody made these with old glass. These are the iris glass here. Okay. Hand blown glass. Okay. And you guys can see how it kind of has the swirly effect of the blue and the banding of the pink. Really pretty. I'm sorry about my card, but I just put them on here so you guys can see them better. Unique. And it's very collectible, iris glasses. So I mean, this is, I mean, they would show up in your ear for sure. And then I found a pair of Italian-made sterling earrings with diamond cutting on it. Oh, and Gemma, Antoinette, share your channel to Jenny. I don't know if she's subscribed to you. So you've got a wrench, so make sure you share your channel in my chat. I always let other sellers come in and share their chat. I think we should all share the love and share the time. These are pretty, the kind of a diamond cut. Oh, these are sterling, made in Italy. And let's see. I just got these. I thought they were sterling. They're marked 925. However, unfortunately, they're not sterling, but the chainmail earrings. Some people love these. Kind of has the gold tone and silver tone. I wish they were sterling, but I thought they were cool. One more chainmail. They call them chainmail. So, yeah, that's pretty much what I have. That's the new pieces. And I said from last week, like I said, I opened up the show by saying that I have some clients last week that unfortunately didn't pay their bills. So I'm going to bring those pieces back up. A lot of them were the Trifari pieces, Monet costume pieces that didn't sell. I kind of had a montage of a costume jewelry blowout last week. So I'll bring them up. And if there's something that you guys wanted, I'll bring those up for sale. I still, like I said, the back behind me, I haven't even brought those out. I've got brooches, I've got sterling back there, I've got vintage, vintage check glass. Over here is, I kind of have a bracelet bar of some bracelets I have, earrings and things like that. I'll bring all that out, on Thursday if you guys want that. I just wanted to go through the new things. This is what I do once a week. I just kind of come out here, show you what I've got. It's not everything, of course. I've got other things I can show. So, but yeah, I just want to come on here and say hello and hope all you guys are having a great week. And yeah, if you haven't done so, just subscribe. Make sure you hit the bell icon too. That's why you guys get notified I'm on. And yeah, and we'll talk soon, and then we'll see you guys on Thursday. So unless you have something, I don't want to be on here too long because I know everybody's busy, but I just thought if you got any questions for me, I'll answer them. But yeah, we'll do some giveaways, a $10 or less section, just like I usually do. We're usually on, it ends up being about 3 to 4 hours. I can't seem to condense it to 2, but it seems the time slot works because Kirsten comes on after me, and it's a time I usually work well for Joe and my schedule. So, but yeah. So, oh, iris glass. like the flower, iris, Iris, and you'll see that. That's what it's called. Yep. Really pretty. Yeah, and I try to, and as far as like, I'll give you, I'll talk about it on the other day now. People have asked me a lot, Jenny, what's the difference between this and this? And what's the difference between that? Like, for example, here, I'm going to give you a quick lesson, just real quick. And I'll go over this on Thursday. Just, you guys, I'll give you one little tidbit of information today. So people ask me, so Jenny, what's agate? What's chalcedony? What's jasper? How is all that related? Well, think of it this way. Think of them all within a certain family of gems, which would be like in the quartz family. They're all quartz-based stones, okay? But it all has to do with the variety that we call it, like a variety name, okay? So when you put it on and there's different ways we look at gemstones in gemology world, as I call it. We test stones not just with a presidium. There's a refractometer. There's other things we look at optical properties of stones. But like here, I'm going to give you a little lesson and I'll go over this on Thursday too for everybody else. So this is jasper, okay? This is in the same family as agate. The only difference, well, of course, there's mineral differences, but needless to say that jasper is the opaque version of agate. So opaque meaning that no light gets through the stone. Okay, so like here, if you guys are seeing that correctly, hopefully you are, like this is what we are seeing here. Let me get my pen light. Make a lot more sense. Let me hold this up. Let me move the camera just a little bit. I can do what I need to do. Okay, so if I hold a pen light, I hope I don't blind anybody, to this piece, see, there is no light going through that stone. That's jasper. However, next stone up is chalcedony, which is an agate. Same as what's right here on the strand. This is chalcedony, or otherwise known as chalcedony. Orange color of agate is called chalcedony, or carnelian, excuse me. Carnelian. Chalcedony can be bluish to purple color of agate. So there's all these different, so carnelian is the orange color for agate. Chalcedony would be the bluish purple color of agate. And then there's so many jaspers, there's so many different names of jasper, but just know that jasper is in that same realm of when you test it. However, because it's opaque, it has a different name. So they call it jasper, if that makes sense. Hopefully, I'll go over all that. That will make sense to all of you who haven't already know that. But in this particular instance here with this necklace, I know that these were really popular, I believe in the 70s, late 60s, early 70s. Agate was, agate. And when you go mining and things, agate's a very inexpensive, typically stone to mine. However, finding all the different colors of it is now becoming harder and harder to find with all the restrictions of mining as we're going through environmental issues and saving the planet and all that kind of thing. Hopefully, that's how things are progressing. Now they're making man-made diamonds and they're doing things in labs and they're doing things like that. And, some people say, well, is it just as pretty as the stuff in nature? That's a personal choice. I mean, from a gemological standpoint, if it's made in a lab and it has the same chemical properties as the one made in nature, people say, oh, well, so be it. But then there's some people who are definitely want, the stuff that's from nature. So it all depends on what you want. It all depends on what's out there. But I try to go over a couple of things just to make it easier for you guys to understand. And so, oh, what does that mean? Or what does that term mean? So think of it like in that instance, I was using the actual um, family name, which is or quartz. It's in the quartz family, and then you have the agates, and then there's different what we call variety. We use the word variety names, okay, of the gemstone. So certain gemstones have their own variety name, okay. For example, zoisite would be the family name for tanzanite. If tanzanite falls, if the bluish purple falls in that, you'd be zoisite. Same thing. So it's a lot. There's a lot there, but hopefully you guys will enjoy that. I should probably make a video. I should probably do more shorts and come on here and try to explain a lot of these things. But I also, don't want to bore anybody. Hopefully you guys are understanding this and enjoy it. But maybe I should do that a little bit more. Watching Jason and Thelma's video the other day, I felt like maybe I should be inspired to do that. But anyway, yeah, so I hope all of you guys have a great day. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up for this video for me. And Joe and I will be here on Thursday at 1 Central. And if you can't make the show, just email me if there's something you're interested in. Like I know Jenny did that the other day. I'll be happy to answer questions. Okay, so you guys take care. I'll be good to each other. Don't forget to thank your healthcare workers and thank your veterans and active service members. I always make sure that those people get a shout out from me because I think they work really hard, and there's other people in the world too, but be kind and loving one another, and see you guys all on Thursday. Okay. You guys take care.